Hello, good afternoon. This is Sarajin. Today we'll discuss the topic diode rectifier for power supply. Actually, the diode is used mainly for power supply applications. In the power supply, the main element responsible for converting AC into DC is the diode. This is the block diagram. Here we can see number of blocks are there of a power supply. There are two types of power supply. There is SMPS, means switch mode power supply, and simple power supply. This is a circuit diagram of simple power supply. We can see here the number of blocks are there. First one is a transformer, second one is a rectifier, third one is a filter, and fourth one is a regulator. We'll see the function of each block briefly. Here we can see the input 230 volt AC mains, which we want to convert into DC, is applied to the transformer. However, the function of the transformer is to convert higher AC into lower AC. So the transformer which is used is of step down transformer. So the function of the step down transformer is to lower down the 230 volt AC 50 Hz single phase into somewhat 12 volt or 18 volt or 24 volt AC. After getting the reduced AC, we use rectifier. The rectifier is a circuit made of diodes. We will convert this lower AC into DC. However, as we saw previously, number of rectifiers are there, like half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier. So for the power supply, in order to get the better efficiency of the supply, we'll use full wave rectifier here. So we may use here either center tap full wave rectifier or a bridge type full wave rectifier. The function of the rectifier is to convert AC into DC. However, at the output of the DC rectifier, we are not getting the pure DC because some ripples are there. In order to eliminate these ripples from the output of the rectifier, we'll have to use one filter circuit. The filter removes the variations in the DC at the output of the rectifier. So we'll see that the function of the filter. There are a number of filters like capacitor filter, inductor filter, LC filter. Okay. So the filter will smooth your DC. However, still after the output of the filter, we are getting the smooth DC, but main problem is that whenever there is fluctuation in input voltage or any variation is there in the input voltage, our output will also get varied. Or whenever the load resistance is changed, the output becomes to be changed. This is not our requirement. We want our output voltage or current must be constant in spite of changes in the input or in the load. So there is a need of one more section that is called a regulator. However, regulator is a circuit which maintains the output voltage or current in spite of changing in the input voltage or load variations. So we use a regulator circuit to provide the voltage regulation. Number of regulator circuits are there. However, the regulator is made from transistors. However, some ICs are available in the market like 7805 in order to get the 5 volt regulated output. 7905 for getting the -5 regulated output voltage. So this is the complete circuit diagram of a simple power supply. These are the necessary elements for making the circuit of a power supply. So transformer is there to convert your higher AC into lower AC, the rectifier for converting this AC into DC. Since ripples are there, AC components are present at the output of the rectifier. In order to remove them, we use the filter. At the output of the filter, since the output does not remain constant due to change in load or due to change in input, so we'll have to use a regulator in order to get the constant DC. Thank you.